who appoints the Central Trust members?
Well, we should ask them. We don't know, as it was said before, we don't know their bylaws, their guidelines. We have no idea. We know that Swami never created the position of a managing trustee. We know that Swami and Satyajit has told us that when Swami announced him that he was going to leave his body in a couple of years, he created the managing council and committees that, to my surprise, were dissolved when Swami left his body by the new members of the Central Trust. I don't know why they didn't respect the structure Swami gave them. So I have no idea about their terms, the terms of reference, their bylaws, who appoints them, why they created the position of a managing trustee. This was not what Swami left them, but I cannot answer the questions on their behalf. I can only tell you that we never, as the same way that our bylaws are public, anyone can see them. We don't see their bylaws, we don't see how they manage themselves. I know that several members of the Central Trust were not happy with this new proposal of the Global Council because I spoke with them. I don't know why they took this decision, why they cannot oppose the decision of the managing trustee. There was one question about money that I don't know if you have time, but I would like to refer to it. You know that the Central Trust made a very important donation of money to the government of India, to one state of India. Swami was never in favor of this kind of donations. He always told us not to have any relation with governments, much less with money. I don't know why the money they received from donations from devotees all over the world, instead of using that money for the institutions that Swami created, they are giving this away to a political party. I know that at the same time they have reduced the salaries of the employees of the university and the hospitals. Some of them have had to resign because the money they get now is not enough for their living. Some adjusted. But at the same time, I know, because it was published, that they have a surplus of almost $10 million last year, and they have a corpus fund of almost $200 million. I don't know why they are reducing the salaries of their employees and at the same time making donations to a political party in India. This surprises me and are things that I cannot understand. So these kind of things about the Central Trust, I have no answers. And as I said before, we don't interfere with them, so we don't ask them. I don't know why. When I spoke with Nimish Pandya, when all this started, and asked him about this Global Council, and he told me in the phone conversation with me, he said, brother, I have no option. The Central Trust has direct connections with all the state presidents, so they will do it with my approval or without my approval. So he surrendered. But you know, we are an organization created by Swami with so many countries. We don't have any need to surrender. We have to follow the principles given by Swami. And I hope that every person, every devotee who is participating in this call today will reflect very carefully if they're going to throw all the grace they have achieved through so many years of service in the Sai mission, just for the sake of pleasing the managing trustee, or for believing that they will receive more privileges going to the ashram. No one can stop us from going to the ashram to visit Swami. Swami is Mahasamadhi. But remember, the important thing is to go there feeling that we are following his teachings all the time, that we have not betrayed his divine principles. So I hope that every brother and sister in this call will reflect about that before taking a rash decision.